Hey, what's going on YouTube? Soldier for the Lord here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a quick review on my Astro A50s. Now, I did a review a little while back on the Astro A40 2013 editions, and I loved them. And shortly after that, they failed on me. And so I got another pair, and they failed on me as well. So, I did an update to the Astro A40 2013 edition telling you guys not to buy them. Now, I got a lot of hate on this video, I'm not going to lie. There's more dislikes than likes on it. People are calling me a retard, telling me that that it's my fault, that I needed to buy extra parts, that I could have bought replacement parts from Astro. Somebody even today told me that I was supposed to buy a filter for chatting, which is just ludicrous to even... I'm not even going to get into that, but it's just ridiculous. But anyways, I really liked my Astro A40 2013 edition. I really did. But it didn't work. So what are you going to do? You know, I really love wireless headsets. I don't like charging. I like the sound quality. I love a wired headset. But since I've gotten these, I'm actually pretty impressed with the quality of them. I had, just like you, I had seen a lot of bad reviews on these, and they're really sturdy, and they still, I mean, the only feature that they really don't have from the A40s is the customizable speaker tags right there, you know, and you can't move your mic. So the way this is set up is everything is internal on these. So right here, we've got voice volume and game volume right there. And so on the A40s, if you're familiar with the A40s, they have that actually down here on the mix amp. But since this is all wireless, this sits by your console, and everything's done on here. So you've actually got get that to focus. You've actually got your volume control right here. You've got your power right there, and right here, I don't know if you can see right in there. 1, 2, and 3. Those are your presets for your equalizers. Now, I really like those. They introduced those on the 2013 edition A40s. They introduced the equalizer, and I really like that. So it's got a media mode for watching movies. It's got a regular mode just for playing just like single player games. Excuse me. And then they've got a third mode that is enhanced highs and lows. Basically your sound tour mode for your first-person shooters, your online multiplayers, things like that. So that's really nice. Now, other than that, I mean, they're so similar. They really are. They're so similar to the A40 2013 editions. I mean, even the foam, which I kind of don't like. I liked the foam on the 2011 Astros a little bit better. I don't know if this is true or not, but I have heard that Skull Candy bought Astro. I don't know if that's true. I'm not claiming that. It's been speculated on. I've heard that. So if that's the case, that's probably why they're going downhill on their quality. And, you know, the future of Astro is probably doomed if that's the case. If that's the case. I'm not saying that's the case. So other than that, little things that you'll notice is like the wire in here is red, which, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's kind of cool looking. Another feature that they have is right here, when you slide your mic into the up position, that's your mute right there. And so that's kind of cool. So if you don't want them to hear you, boom. And it's really nice having all your controls right here. You don't have to look away, you just reach up and, you know, oh, this guy's annoying, I got a squeaker in the lobby and the game's loading. So, you know, go all the way to game. And it's got little it beeps when you get halfway, you know, 50-50, it beep, and then you get all the way 100% one way, beep, beep. So that's kind of cool. Battery life on these, they claim, it was something ridiculous. They claimed like 12 hours of usage on these things. I've never gotten more than about 8. But the way they claim that is like really low volumes and like not chatting and things like that. So the more you do with these, the faster the battery's gonna go. Charge time, I think charge time's not terrible. I think it's about 4 or 5 hours. I usually just charge them at night. That way they're just always charged. Diego, you don't need to bark while I'm doing a video, buddy. So anyway, sorry about that. My dog's barking. Now on the back here, actually it's got a little stand. This is really cool. This doesn't come with any other headset. You know, it's actually really cheap plastic, and It's kind of silly, but I love it. I love it because, I mean, where do you put your headset? I mean, you want to keep it safe, you know, so it's super nice to just slap it up there when you're done. Now, another thing, right in front of the camera here, is hopefully you can see all that. Try not to be blinded by the flash there. Okay, we've got all the way starting from the left to the right, we've got auxiliary, which is to plug in like your iPod. We've got power, which is just a USB port. We've got the optical, and that is the optical out, and then we've also got the optical in. So it's got pass-through. So you can go from your PlayStation or your Xbox into here, optical, and then you can go out and actually go to your receiver. So you don't have to mess with switching cords around and stuff like when you want to watch, you know, a movie not through your gaming headset. And then all the way over here on the right is just a USB port that I chose not to use. That one is for charging purposes. But what I like to do is, see, the way this works is they want you to charge it, but it's got to receive power from your console. So your console's on to charge your headset, which is kind of defeating the purpose. Now what I like to do is I just plug into my my DVR because it has a USB port, and then so it's always powered. So I can actually power down my console while I'm charging my A50s. And like I said, I do that at night so that, you know, they're not dead in the morning. But I've been getting asked a lot how the A50s have been doing. I got these on October 22nd. And I have not had any issues with these. Now, a lot of other people are going to disagree. They're going to comment. They're going to say I'm a moron, that these are trash, that, you know, I'm going to get the works for this. But in my experience, it's a great headset. You know, the sound quality is probably about 90% as good, in my opinion. About 90% as good as the A40 2013 editions. Now, I would still have my 2013s, you know, if they didn't fail on me, because like I said, I loved them. So this is the next best thing. It's wireless. It's actually kind of nice. Sometimes I'm getting used to it. I can go and, you know, grab a soda or whatever, get some G Fuel, and I can still talk to my party. So that's kind of cool. But like I said, I've had these since October 22nd. It's January 18th now, so I'm a couple days shy of a 90-day review. So they've held up for me for 90 days. I mean, I'm past the return window, so I can't return them. So I really hope that they hold up. But I mean, the only thing I can really foresee going bad on these is the battery, just because you can't change the battery out yourself, which is kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a low blow on Astro's part. You got to send them in to get serviced and all that. But I don't know. I really like them. I'd give them, I don't know, I'd say an 8 out of 10, you know, just because they're not perfect. Nothing's going to be perfect. But they're better than Turtle Beach. They're, I forgot to mention this, they're 5.8 gigahertz wireless signal. So your wireless router, your wireless telephone will not give you any interference. I have never had any interference with this headset whatsoever. I've never had a problem with chat, with people hearing me, with me hearing them. The only thing is, one night I had an issue when I was playing, and they would literally shut off every 5 minutes on the dot. And I got cautiously concerned. Well, all I did was turn them off, and they have a pairing feature because they're wireless. So I just paired them again, and I've never had that problem again. So also, these are updatable. They get firmware updates from Astro.com. So, you know, they're always going to be improving that, which is kind of cool. They can update things without producing new hardware. So that's great. But like I said, other than that, you know, about an 8 out of 10. So would I recommend these to buy? Sure, if you have the $300 to spend, you know, if that's not going to break the bank, or you can ask for it for Christmas or whatever, yeah, go ahead and go for them. But if, you know, if you're a kid, if you're 16, 17 years old and you're working hard for your money and $300 is just too much for you, go with some like Turtle Beaches, you know, go with an entry-level pair of Turtle Beaches, maybe a mid-grade pair, like a PX21 or something with the Turtle Beaches, and I think you'd be really satisfied. I was, but then I got into the hype of everything, and oh, I gotta have Astro, and you know, they're so good, and they're good, but for the money, you know, it's your call. So, right on, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it was informative. Soldier for the Lord, signing off.